Benson's time to wake up.
Vlogging.
No.
Cleo. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are we going to do this morning? What are we going to do today?
We're going to go to the beach. We're first going to get a coffee.
Show a normal Bali day. Good catch.
You have food.
Slightly overcast day. Blue sky in between. And the sun. Well, that looks cool. Joss.
George and Joss.
Yeah,
same,
Joss.
Same.
We got low tide or no? I think it's high tide.
It's going to be good.
Yeah?
It's good. Yeah.
High tide will be good. We're going to have waves. We need flats. Throw the ball.
It's okay. We'll still throw the ball.
Alright. Guess how much it costs to enter the beach? Guess. If you get it right, you can like the video to like yourself. 18,000 for 2 people. That is 90p.
Yeah, just less than £1 because it's 20 to the pound now.
Yeah. Right, we need to get money. Selamat pagi.
Pagi, good morning.
Apa kabar?
Baik. Becik Balinese.
Yes. Selalu baik. 2 orang kitas.
Oh, 18,000.
Thank you. Holding on. You good?
I think that view's worth £1.
I think the view alone is worth the money. Oi!
Up there, look at the big one.
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, mate.
Look at a little baby.
Where?
Look at the baby.
Where?
Next to it, okay, 1,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
2. Get him.
Yeah. Well, the morning plan was to throw the Wiboba ball. Where is that, by the way?
It's in my bag. It's in the bag.
It's in the bike. Oh, it's in the bike. But the tide is basically still swallowing the beach hut thing. So maybe that's not the plan, but still, this is a pretty standard morning routine that we have sometimes. I say standard and then sometimes, but like I'd say maybe once or twice a week we come down here and go for a walk or throw the ball and just hang out together basically. It's lovely.
Before we go and do work at
Yeah.
home, because we do actually do work.
Yeah, I'm going to show you behind the scenes today. GBFC office, GD office.
Yes, georgie.co.uk.
I mean, it doesn't look like a problem, but for him, but for this guy, it's a problem. Right, we're going to go in.
That is so choppy, and the current is so strong. G had to get out.
I actually am tired this morning. I was in Thailand last weekend. I had a nice fun weekend with my mate. So, no, not that kind of fun. Thanks, beach. Great.
Yeah.
Made it to Brekkie, darling. Where are we?
Yeah. We're at Drifter.
Drifter. This is quite an old cafe in Uluwatu, but it's a good one. Take us in. Oi. Sorry.
Alright, thank you.
We just met a guy who watches GBFC videos from South Africa. And it turns out, next door to where we are right now, he's about to open a massive surf hostel and a South African gastro pub. So my brekkie is a breakfast burrito, Mexican style. And what have you got, G? What's this called?
This is called the Big Kahuna.
The Big Kahuna. What we got in there then?
We've got a bit of everything.
Bit of avocado,
Avo,
eggs,
mushies,
egg,
potatoes,
tofu.
tofus, kale.
Are you vegan?
I'm not vegan, no. Don't even know what to go for first. The amount of names that we get called in Bali. So coffee on the coffee was what? Joss.
Joss on the coffee this morning.
George is hard for them to pronounce because the J. Is it the J or the George?
Yeah, I think it's something about the start of our names.
Yeah,
It's
Georgie
difficult.
is impossible.
Wow.
I always say my name is Jenny or What else? Yeah, it's always Jenny. All my laundry says Jenny on it.
Or Johnson.
Oh, so we've had to.
Jonos.
We've had Jonos, Johnson, Joss. I get it. Jaws, George.
No, I don't.
Joss. The best was the other day, wasn't it? I don't know how they got this on the receipt. It was order for who?
Couch.
George, couch. Same, I guess.
What are you doing on your telephone there?
We just booked.
We have just booked to go to Europe.
We're going to Europe for summer.
We're going for the Euros, that's why we're going.
We're going for the Euros.
Oh, 66666.
Oh my god.
Sarima, I see. Open your eyes. So another thing that we didn't mention in the last vlog, which is we're talking about the question of like, why do you actually live in Bali? Why is it Bali? As you saw at the start of the video, we have a cat. But the reason you end up staying is because you come to pet shops like this one and like you accidentally get dragged into like wanting more animals. So when you come to pick up food for the cat you already have, and you come in and there's just 2 more little babies that are always happy to see you. Hello.
Hello.
These are the nicest 2 little kitties ever.
Oh,
hello.
They're so just chilling.
They're so cute. And little ginger ninja as well. How's it, brew? So yeah, we come in here to buy food for Cleo. And these 2 are just chilling there waiting to be homed. Look at us.
He's just chilling.
This one used to have an underbite. We've been visiting these guys since they were very, very young. Hello. This stinks. Alright, so the time is now 1:30 and it's time to open the office door. And yes, I did turn all these lights on and the GBFC sign light and the aircon before I walked in, but this is where I do my videos. Got a little snack for whilst I'm working, chili and lime flavoured cashew nuts. This is where the magic happens. Play a bit of PlayStation on there whilst things are exporting. There's the mic. There's the sign that you guys might already know about. There's the camera, dummy battery plugged in there. TV for watching football. This is it. I guess the only change from what was the case a few months ago was that my office was in a different building a few months ago. And since we moved into this house, it's now very much in the house, which is actually good for me because traffic in Bali is a nightmare. It's chaos. I was often looking literally on Google Maps and seeing just red lines where you couldn't move. And then I wouldn't go and do a video. So it's just excuses. Removing excuses, removing resistance gets more done. So we have got a news folder. Download the news. Start recording. Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. And I'm finished. Sleeping. What are you doing?
Yeah, I've been moved to the other seat because the cat.
You're on the old school wooden seat with a hole in it, and she's got the comfy one.
She's got the comfy seat.
What are you working on?
I'm working on my website.
What is it?
My website is...
Can people actually go to it at this point or not really?
Not at this point, it's not live yet. God, it's taken so long. Website building takes a while. But it's a combination of all my learnings since I went to university and I got a human bioscience degree.
Wow.
But shock horror, I'm not in a lab, wearing a white lab coat, getting rickets, joking.
Getting rickets?
They don't see the sun. So yeah, it's sciencey, but it's very approachable and it's building. It's in the process of...
It's very exciting, that's what it is.
It's very exciting.
You know what else is very exciting?
What?
If you can stop working on your website now, because we can go play tennis.
Yes, we are.
Would have filmed a bit of the journey, but
Hands
we've
full.
got lots of things in our hands. We are at Nusa Dua Liga Tennis Centre. Unbelievable. They do a deal between the hours of 12 and 3, where if you book for 2 hours, you pay for 1. So we booked at 3 o'clock. So we pay full price for an hour. And then later on, after we've played a bit of tennis, broken a sweat, burnt some calories, we are going to what I believe is by far the best restaurant on the island for fish grill. Nice little welcome committee. There's nobody here. So we might have a slight issue here that have decided they also want to play tennis. These little buggers again. Where are you going? Oh, he's got the slingshot. Look at them all. Thank you. Just whack it in that direction, see what he does.
It's just 0 fucks.
He's up, he's gone. She's making me sweaties. Someone looks defeated.
I'm dead.
You're dead?
Dead.
Dead. Fish time? You want to go fish grill? Good time, good price? Good time. We're doing our order now for our food so that when we arrive, it's ready. As lucky men go. Kind of putting me to shame right now, but I'll stick my sweaty t-shirt back on. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So in Jimbaran, there is loads and loads of restaurants that will do fish grill next to the fish market along the beach. But I promise you now, in all of my years of being in Bali, this is my biggest recommendation. Right at the end, closest to the airport, so you see planes driving in and everything. You just have to drive all the way down. Hello, apa kabar? This is the place to be. Trick is also to come in the middle of the week because Sundays in particular here, too busy. Terima kasih, Bli. We got our usual spots right on the beach, and there.
Google Maps says bon appetit. What's the wrong way around?
Is that what it says?
Yeah, look.
Oh wow, it actually says it in French too. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Ah, thank you. Guys, look at this. Snapper.
Yes.
These ones are the spicy prawns for me.
Do we want rice?
Yeah, let's get one rice. Neither of us normally eat rice. I think I'm riced out, to be honest, after the last however many years. But unbelievable. Pre-ordered, we arrive and it's already here basically.
Basically, come but don't come.
Yeah, we don't want people to come to this restaurant so that we won't get a seat, but like, just look at that. And there is a whole lobster.
Oh yes.
Oi. Spicy squid too. Thank you very much, thank you. Wow, this is absolutely unbelievable.
I got these little cracker things.
What are they?
I don't know.
Kerupuk.
Kerupuk, and this, I don't know. Something Indonesian fried, but I'm not a massive rice fan, so I want some of these instead. I'm gonna try it out.
The good thing about this restaurant too is, I don't know, a lot of the times in Asia you'll order food and ask for it to be spicy. And because I'm not from here, I don't get it spicy because they're worried I'm not going to eat it. But like here, they actually make it spicy for me. Another reason why I love this place so much.
It's spicy.
The squid is so good.
Good spicy.
Yeah.
So good. Wait, let me get into this fish. Do you want to try a piece of fish?
I'd love to try a piece of fish, please. Try and avoid the obvious tourist trap behind us, but this is just a pile of everything. Veggies, rice, prawns, bit of lobster in there, squid, bit of snapper. Who does that?
Yeah, literally.
Cheers to that. Okay, thank you. All of that food for 885,000 rupiah. About £45, or just under £45, which is unreal for all of that. For 2 people to eat, drinks included. Unbelievable.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything that you do.
Wow, it's so nice up here. What a perfect way to end the day. So thank you for watching this video. We've shown you a pretty average to normal to middling to day in Bali. And if you like what you see, book a flight. Use a discount code, I don't have one, at checkout for nothing. Alright, we're in the hood now. We're in the hood.
We're back home.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back home. Today has been a lovely classic day in Bali. What do you want to say?
I'm very full.
Very full. I'm actually very full as well, but recently I bought Cocoa Pops and I established that they sell Cocoa Pops here and they're just as good as they are in the UK. Speaking of which, we are going to be... This is such a weird angle because you're not really in it, but you are. Or then I'm not really in it, but you know what I mean? Anyway.
So comfy though.
It is comfortable. We're going back to the UK because England are going to win the Euros and I don't want to be in Bali for it because that means I have to watch the games at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're a massive football fan these days too, so
and
obviously...
I obviously want to watch them too, and I'm not swapping sleep for football. I'm not there yet.
We'll get her there, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new and you want to see our adventures in Europe, England and all of that stuff. Ciao.
We are just a couple G's.